So as part of this item before you, we're requesting essentially that you assume the role of Planning Commission. This is just a change to Title II of the Municipal Code. Every jurisdiction in the state is required to have a planning agency. Sometimes the governing body takes on that role. In our case, and for the most part, for all the cities that I canvassed through the Imperial Valley, all of them have planning commissions, so it is something unusual for a valley city. I have had the privilege of working as the principal planner for the city of Santee for the past 10 years, where they did opt to have the governing body, being the city council, act as the planning commission.
Then I'll start with the mission statement, just the first 2 lines, okay? Just right out there, we're not in compliance. So it means that all of a sudden, you know, this council with the planning director, okay, are specialists. He might be a planning director, he has experience, okay? But this council is a new slate. All of you started as a new slate. None of you are specialists in planning commission, okay? Now, we recently had a recall, and what was the purpose of a recall? Because we were getting sick and tired of persons sitting up here trying to function or act as dictators.
City Council members, my name is Ricardo Jimenez, I'm 947 Heber. We are here to state our support for dissolving the Planning Commission. While we understand the sentiment behind the creation of the commission, we as developers believe that the hindrance it has on development is city far outweighs the benefits. The commission adds another layer of unnecessary bureaucratic red tape to the already lengthy development process. Our housing development project has nearly experienced 2 years worth of delays due to the commission. We were originally approved by the commission and asked to go back for still unknown reason. We have experienced council meetings due to lack of quorum, have had to show up to meetings only to have our item tabled due to lack of preparation.
Victor Rocha, Calexico resident. Just wanted to add a little bit of 2 cents as always. I think the proposal by Mr. Michael Coyne is a perfect recommendation. It's been implemented, it's being done other places, and it works. You still have to approve whatever planning commission recommends to you for approval. So eliminate the barriers. Let's get things, we need business. We need money to come into the coffers.
Jose Hinojosa, 1056 F. Torres. First of all, I want to say I was in front. I've been at the Planning Commission for almost 4 years, and for the last 2 years, I led the commission. If you have any questions now, new council members, if you want to ask them to me or directly about the commission, you can do it this moment. If you have any questions. Regarding,
it's more for comment for us. It's not a dialogue.
Let's open the dialogue. It's open.
No, it's not open to dialogue. I'm sorry. It's only open for public comment.
Well, it's for questions too. I can ask you questions and you may respond to. Okay.
Yeah.
So I know Mr. Coyne for a long time. He's an excellent person, and he's well more than qualified. And I'm not against it. I'm not for it. But I can say that he can do it. Like Mr. Rocha said, this is Calexico. This is not Santee. This is not Ramona. This is not Poway. This is a different culture. This is a different town. And like Mr. Rocha said, you're going to take on minutes, hours, and days of the Planning Commission. So that was my first part of the comment.
When we were elected by faith, a lot of you guys trusted us in the decisions that we're going to make. And one of the biggest things, and one of the biggest promises that we have made, or what we alluded to, is change. And we need change. What I've seen with Councilmember Thailand and myself, we've been here for about 7 months. in the years past as the interim police chief, our past police commissioners, planning commissioners, it wasn't happening. There's been a lot of complaints of businesses not opening up because of a lack of quorum, people not showing up, and that's ridiculous. It took Jumping Beans Taqueria 15 months to open up. 15 months. That's ridiculous. Other businesses, 6 months because the commissioners were not available. It wasn't happening. And Chick-fil-A, that's something that Mr. Coyne is gonna bring in. And that was taking a while because of the lack of commission. There's lots of complaints, the cancellations. I know that there is some possible, non-transparency. And I, like Mr. Coyne says, if this doesn't work, give it a year. Give it time. Have faith in us.
In us when you voted for all of us here. So trust us. Don't compare us. We're our own. We promise change, and this is happening. Sometimes it's not going to be easy. Our ideas might not make sense, but then again, we have people like Mr. Coyne who's going to help us navigate through these murky waters. We want what's best for our city because it's also our city. This is where we live. We're not outsiders. And, we want businesses to come over. We want new housing. We want to expand the city. We want it to thrive. We want it to be alive again. We promise change. This is the change.
As Ms. Marquez said, we promise change. But I'm going to tell you that every city in this valley has a planning commission. And if you go around this valley, there's growth, except in Calexico. So you tell me that a planning commission does not work. And I know Mr. Coyne brings a lot to the table, but he's new to Calexico, and so are we. And the reason I'm bringing this up, that as a board, I'm retired, and I think the other one is Mr. Legaspi. I don't have time to be meeting with investors. I don't have time to do everything that these commissions do, because my time is valuable.